Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Martika Hanifa Haris. I'm from class 05 SEKM 002. In here, I want to explain about word classes in syntax. Now, what the meaning about word classes? Okay, word classes, also nouns, part of speech, are categories that classify words based on their grammatical and syntactically within a sentence. There are traditional each mind word classes. The first, noun, refers a person, place, thing, or idea. Example, London love. Second, pronoun. Pronoun takes the place of noun. Example, she, he, it's. Okay, the third, verb. Verb describes an action or state of being. Example is run or think. Okay, the fourth is adjective. Describe or provides more information about a noun. The example is big, happy, red, or etc. Next, the fifth is adverb. Adverb provides more information about a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Example is quickly, very, well. Okay, the sixth, preposition. Preposition relates a noun or pronoun to another word in a sentence, showing they are connected in space or time. The example, in, on, under, and etc. The seventh is conjunction. Conjunction is connects words, phrases, or clauses. The example, and, but, or etc. The last is each. Each interjection is express strong emotion and is often used independently of a sentence. The example is wow, ouch, or others. Okay, now we enter noun. Noun in English don't take a plural suffix. The nouns are called uncountable noun or message noun. Example, don't say sugars, but say spare unit of sugar because sugar refer to spare unit of sugar. Okay, now money. Don't say monies, but say units of currency. Why you don't say monies? Because refer to different unit of currency. And last, baggage. Don't say baggages, but say multiply pieces of luggage because to refer to multiple pieces of luggage. So next, ablative object suffix. Ablative object suffix is often used in certain languages to indicate where or from whom an action originates. The example, the ablative object suffix is Latin where there is suffix from the ablative case which indicates the origin or show on of action. Okay, next, split into the stem refers to the process of spreading a word into two parts, the root, stem, and the affix. The root of the word stem in the correct part of the word that carries the basic meaning, while affix are additional parts that we attach to the root of the word to change or adding meaning. The example, in the word unhappiness, the root stem is happy, which means happy, while the affix on is a negative prefix that changes the meaning to unhappy. So unhappiness means unhappiness. Okay, next. Okay, now we enter about morphosyntactic criteria. Refer to the rules of principle governing the way morphemes, the small units of meaning in a language, are combined with syntax, the structure and arrangement the words in a sentence within a language. These criteria help determine how words are formed, inflected, and arranged in a sentence. They involve considers such as the first English nouns do take suffix expressing number. The example, child becomes children. moose become mice. The second English verbs take suffix expressing tenses. The example, pull become pulled. The third English verb cannot occur in the relative be required noun phrase. The example, I, you, he, she, it. Okay, next. English adjectives are not associated with number or case but take suffix a grammatical quantity. The example, big become a bigger, great become a greats. So we next about syntactic criteria. Okay, now we enter about morphosyntactic criteria. Refer to the rules of principle governing the way morphemes, the small units of meaning in a language, are combined with syntax, the structure and arrangement the words in a sentence within a language. These criteria help determine how words are formed, inflected, and arranged in a sentence. They involve considers such as the first English nouns do take suffix expressing number. The example, child become children, mouse become mice. The second English verbs take suffix expressing tenses. The example, pull become pulled. The third English verb cannot occur in the relative be required noun phrase. The example, I, you, he, she, it. Okay, next. English adjectives are not associated with number or case but take suffix a grammatical quantity. The example, big become a bigger, great become a greats. So we next about syntactic criteria. Okay, now we enter to the syntactic criteria. Syntactic criteria refer to the rules and structure that govern the range and combination of words in a sentence or phrase within a specific language. Relative buffery or morphosyntactic criteria. Example, the fox stole the fruit. Okay, syntactic criteria involve several key aspects. A. Word order. Different languages have different word order. For the example, English is considered a subject to verb to object like SVO. Language, meaning the typically or is subject first, followed by the verbs and the last the object. So agreement involves ensuring that different elements of the sentence, just as subject and verb, agree in features like number, person, and gender. For the example, in English, he walks. This is correct. Why this is correct? Because he walks is there is the word is for aiding. Like his while he walked is not correct because there is no s at aiding. So next, modifiers. Modifiers determine how adjective adverbs and other modifier are positive relative to words. The modifier is a key aspect of syntactic analysis. Okay, now we enter to the syntactic criteria. Syntactic criteria refer to the rules and structure that govern the range and combination of words in a sentence or phrase within a specific language. Relative buffery or morphosyntactic criteria. Example, the fox stole the fruit. Okay, syntactic criteria involve several key aspects. A. Word order. Different languages have different word order. For the example, English is considered a subject to verb to object like SVO. Language, meaning the typically or is subject first, followed by the verbs and the last the object. So agreement involves ensuring that different elements of the sentence, just as subject and verb, agree in features like number, person, and gender. For the example, in English, he walks. This is correct. Why this is correct? Because he walks is there is the word is for aiding. Like his while he walked is not correct because there is no s at aiding. So next, modifiers. Modifiers determine how adjective, adverbs, and other modifiers are positive relative to words. The modifier is a key aspect of syntactic analysis. Next, the concordance. This pertains to agreement between the first element of a sentence, such as subject, verb agreement or noun adjective agreement. A. Phrase structure. Phrasal structure explaining how words combine to form phrase and how two phrases can further combine is an important part of syntactic analysis. This includes understanding the hierarchy of phrase, such as noun phrase (NP) and verb phrase (VP). And next, grammatical categories. Recognizing different parts of speech, nouns, verb, adjective, etc., and understanding how they function in sentence is crucial aspect of syntactic analysis. G. Syntax trace, a visual representation of the structure of sentence, showing how different elements are connected and organized. Okay, next we enter discuss about semantic criteria. What speaker do with the words? Speaker do with these words. A. Speech acts and word classes refer to the action or function that language can perform in communication. There are three main types of speech acts. The first, luxury act. The second, illusory art, and the last, perlusory art. For example, consider the sentence, "Can you pass the salt?" Can you pass the salt? Like that. So, B. Connection between verb classes in different languages refer to the way in which language categories and classify verbs based on their semantic and syntactic properties. Like, here are few aspects to consider. The first, semantic roles, transitive, aspect and tense, manner of action, causative first, stage first. So, auxiliary verbs, ergative absolute alignment. So, C. Speech act in language use refer to the action that speaker perform when they communicate with the others. These actions go beyond simply conveying information. They involve the speaker's intention to achieve a particular effect or response from the listener. So, next, a sentence like, "Could you close the window?" "Could you close the window?" like that is not just a statement about the ability to close a window. It's also a polite request. Like, "Could you close the window, please?" "Could you close the window?" like that. Recognizing the illusionary act allows the listener to respond appropriately, which may involve either agreeing to close the window or declining the request. Remember that word classes can vary between languages, and some languages may have additional or different categories. Understanding word classes is fundamental for analyzing the syntax of sentence and understanding how different words interact with a sentence structure. Okay, I think enough from my presentation today and my explanation about word classes in syntax. I'm sorry if I made mistake in my explanation this. And last, I say wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you from my lecturer, Mr. Tito Dimas Atmawijaya.